Good evening, everybody. This is my actually the first video on the social media, the Facebook. My main objective and scope is to actually deliver a kind of a address to all my friends on social media, on Facebook, also on YouTube. That what are the changes that actually which has been made by Union Minister while delivering his budget speech on regarding on 2026. Now, my major area is we all know, you all know that my major area is direct tax and indirect tax. So I'll keep myself to the confinement of to GST amendments which has been made recently in the Union Budget 2026. The Union Minister actually for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, presented the Union Budget 25-26 in the Parliament today in February 21, 2026. Majority of the changes which has been made, which has been recommended by the GST Council, which has also been held on the 56th GST Council meeting held in September 2025. The key highlights which has been proposed in the changes on the GST law are that the amendment which has been made in the section 15.3, that is the valuation of supply, the post-sale discounts. And what is this section about? It tells about this section tells about the section 15.3b is proposed to be substituted to allow the exclusion of the post-supply discounts from the value of the supply. Means the discounts which has been made after the supply will now be excluded without requiring any kind of prior arrangement agreement, subject to issuance of a credit note by the supplier. If there is an exception of a credit note, we all know what is a debit note and a credit note, and if there is an issuance of credit note by the supplier. Number one, the sub point. Number two sub point is that if there is a proportional reversal of input tax credit or ITC, we all know, by the recipient in accordance with section 34, which actually talks about the input tax credit. I will keep this video very short for everybody, and for actually this video is meant for the business persons and who are delivering the services as well as supply in goods and services, or both in terms of business to business, B2B we call it, or business to consumer, B2C. Next is the amendment to the, it's a very important section, section 34 of the CGST Act, credit notes. Section 34(1) proposed to exclude the post-sale discount referred to in the section 53B as the ground for issuance of credit notes. Amendment to section 54 of the CGST Act refund provisions. The scope of 90% provisional refund is to be extended to the unlisted input tax credit arising from the inverted duty structure under section 54(3)(2). So thank you very much. I will continue my next series of lectures on the Facebook for your all guidance.